Woo! Cat!
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm a bad man! I still got the world! I still got the world! My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious.
I feel I'm the best ever. I broke everybody's record. Tell me who record I haven't broke.
Colossal Boxing Talk.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is Smooth Cat with Colossal Boxing Talk, and today I'm back with my show, Forgotten Fighters. And today's fighter that I'm choosing to profile is none other than Mike, the Body Snatcher McCallum. I chose McCallum because a lot of people, after I did my last one with Winky Wright, a lot of people were really telling me that you should do one on Mike McCallum. Mike McCallum, the Body Snatcher. A lot of people don't hear about him. A lot of people don't. It's people who really don't really know who he is. So you should do one on him. So today, first off, the man was born December 7th, 1956. His birthplace was Kingston, Jamaica, hometown, New York, New York. He was an orthodox fighter, stood in at 5'11" and a half. You can give him 6 foot, 74-inch reach. And he ended his career with a record of 49 wins, 36 coming by way of knockout, and 5 defeats. And he had 1 draw. Okay, with Mike McCallum. First off, in his career, he had 3 trainers. He had George Benton, Eddie Futch, and Miguel Diaz. But to get into his amateur career, with his amateur career, he had a record of 240 wins and 10 defeats. In the 1974 World Championships games, he was a quarterfinalist at welterweight. In Cuba, he defeated Roy Kaba. He also defeated Istvan Kovacs of Hungary, and he lost to Clint Jackson. In 1975, he was the welterweight silver medalist at the North American Continental Championship. He lost to the aforementioned Clint Jackson again. In 1976, he was the Central American and the Caribbean Games champion. Also in 76, he was the welterweight representative at the Montreal Olympic Games. He reached the quarterfinals where he defeated the Damjanjavad Bondi. He also defeated Robert Dara and lost to Reinhard Skrisik. But overall, like I said, he was a very, very well accomplished amateur. Very well accomplished amateur. His record in real title fights: 13 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, and 8 knockouts. His record against former current world champions: 7 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, and 4 knockouts. In his career, he got some pretty solid wins. He beat Ayub Kalulu, Julian Jackson, Milton McCrory, Donald Curry, Steve Collins, Sumbu Kalambe, and Jeff Harding. Okay, also he lost to Sumbu Kalambe. He lost to James Toney twice in 2 fights, in my opinion, that could have went either way, but the judges decided to give it to James Toney. He lost to Fabrice Tiozo, and he lost to Roy Jones Jr. Now, mind you, the fights with James Toney and Roy Jones Jr., he was way past his prime in those fights, and I still think he gave both guys a hell of a fight. And he also had a draw with James Toney. But, let's see. Excuse me. On October 19th, 1984, he won the vacant WBA Junior Middleweight Championship with a 15-round unanimous decision against Sean Manion. Oh, sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name. But anyways, he went on to defend that championship 6 times, and all 6 fights he won by stoppage, by stopping Luigi Minchillo, David Braxton, Julian Jackson, Sai Skuma, Milton McCrory, and Donald Curry. He lost the WBA middleweight title to Sumbu Kalambe by a 12-round unanimous decision, March 5th, 1988. It was McCallum's first loss as a pro, and he lost the junior middleweight title. Excuse me, he moved up to middleweight, and he won the WBA middleweight championship May 10th, 1989, with a 12-round split decision against Harold Graham in a very exciting fight. He ended up going against Sumbu Kalambe again, and he lost a 12-round split decision to Kalambe. Wait, oh no, he defeated Kalambe. Excuse me. Okay, he then went on. He fought a 12-round draw for against the IBF middleweight champion at that time, James Lights Out Tony, in a fight where I actually felt he should have won that fight, but he didn't. He ended up being on the short end of the stick. But after that fight, the WBA stripped McCallum of his championship. They demanded that McCallum defend his title against Steve Collins, whom he decisively had already beat Steve Collins in the title defense the previous year. The WBA wanted $30,000 from McCallum's purse, plus a $35,000 exception fee for letting him fight Tony, said Milton Shawoski, McCallum's attorney at the time. And Shawoski's his take on it, he was saying they were going to go along with that. Then they came back and demanded they give Barney Eastwood, Collins' manager, another $50,000 to step inside. So that's when they said no. So after that, McCallum lost the rematch with James Toney, 12-round majority decision. Very close competitive fight that could have went either way. He came back to defeat Jeff Harding by 12-round unanimous decision to become the WBC light heavyweight champion. He lost the WBC light heavyweight title the next year to Fabrice Tioso by a 12-round unanimous decision, and in a fight where, I mean, he was at the end of his career at that point in time. So I mean, I don't really blame him for losing that fight, because I mean, like I said, he wasn't at his best. But that's not to take anything away from Fabrice, but I believe a prime Mike McCallum would have beaten him rather easily. But for life after boxing for him, he is now he's a trainer based in Las Vegas, Nevada. But with that being said, like I say, he's had a couple of transcendent type fights for his career, where a lot of people he has some fights that, like I say, from what I've seen of him, that I felt he clearly won, but he didn't get the decision. Like I said, against James Toney, I honestly felt that he beat James Toney the first fight. The second fight, I feel James Toney took that one, and like I say, a close affair. And his last fight was against James Toney again, and that was another close fight. So I mean, him and James Toney just made for close competitive fights the whole time. I would have loved to see McCallum get another shot at Fabrice Tioso though. But like I say, this is one of the most unappreciated fighters of his era. He came up in the era with the 5'4", and he wanted a fight with Tommy Hearns. They had a sparring session that was out, but after McCallum beat Donald Curry, Emmanuel Stewart, the late great Emmanuel Stewart, was on record as saying he wouldn't let Tommy Hearns fight him because it was a dangerous fight and things of that sort. So with that said, like I say, in my opinion, Mike McCallum is definitely top 3, one of the greatest junior middleweights of all time. I mean, I don't know how you judge. I don't know who you guys will have first, but me, like I say, he's in my top 3 of greatest middleweights, greatest junior middleweights of all time. And also, he was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 2003, which was very well deserved. He definitely deserved it. He earned his rights. He was a 3-division world champion. You could possibly say he's the greatest champion to come from Jamaica. And I mean, overall, this guy, he was a force in that ring. the way he used to go to the body was, I mean, debilitating. He literally, when they call him the body snatcher, he took your body away from you by any means necessary. He took your body away, and he stopped a lot of people off body shots. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna hold you guys too much longer. Hopefully, you guys hit that like button for me. Leave comments in the comment section below. I'll definitely get back to you at my earliest convenience. Subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. And you guys also, in the comment section, you can give me ideas of other fighters who you think I should premiere on Forgotten Fighters, and I'll do what I can. Like I say, I'll study them extensively. Go watch their fights, and then I'll make a video on for you guys. So, like I say, just leave comment in the comment section if you got a certain fighter you want me to profile. Let me know, and then I'll get to it. But like I say, studying them appropriately, because I don't want to come on here and be saying anything like that's off about a fighter, and then people like, oh, okay, well, he doesn't really know the fighter. So I'm definitely gonna do my research on him. But also, with that said, like I say, subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Please, like I say, hit that subscribe button, man. We here to stay, trying to take things, getting ready to take some things to the next level. So so definitely stay in tune with Colossal Boxing Talk. Tell your friends, tell your friend to tell a friend, tell that friend to tell another friend, and another friend to tell another friend, and just keep it going. So like I say, so we can stick around and keep bringing you guys these exclusives. And we definitely we will be going to fights pretty soon. We're working on things, but things are definitely working in our favor for right now. But with that said, like I say, thank you all for tuning in. Go over to Facebook, like Colossal Boxing Talk, Twitter and Instagram. Follow us at Colossal CBT. I am Smooth Cat, and I'm out.
Yeah, we know we knock 'em down. You know we knock 'em down. 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 Yeah, knock 'em down. Yeah, knock 'em down. Yeah, oh yeah, you know that we knock 'em down.